Hey guys, welcome back to Free Car Repair. Thank you guys for watching and subscribing to the channel. Today will be super helpful video to any of you guys having a Toyota Camry. We're talking about this generation right here from year 2012 to year 2014. If you guys have one of those, and you need to find guys where the fuses for the power windows are located, stay with us, we'll explain that in this video today. You may need to check up to 5 fuses. We'll explain where you can find them, where you can buy cheap fuses and relays, that way you do not waste your money, and why it's important to test fuses and relays. All that guys will be covered absolutely free in this video today. For your convenience, make sure to stay till the end. So before we start, let us tell you a little bit about us guys. We'll be making a video for every single fuse, every single relay in that generation Toyota Camry and every car we get at the garage. Why we do that? Because many of you will need that information sooner or later. Let's say you need a fuel pump guys, fuse, or you need a steering angle sensor. Those will not be labeled correctly. You will have abbreviations that might say something like FI. You may not have an idea that's a fuel pump guys, or fuel injection system. So that's why we're making video for every single fuse, every single relay, to save you time and money. And if you're stuck in the middle of nowhere, or if you need to find a fuse, all we have to do, spend a minute or two, watch the video, find out the fuse, instead of guys spending time to find it in the service manual, instead of guys wasting money, okay, and time on parts and tools you don't need. Another thing guys, every single car we get here at the garage, we try to make at least 200 to 300 free repair videos. Those are our main YouTube channels. We have more than 1.2 million subscribers guys, and we have more than 10,000 free repair videos that can save you thousands of dollars in free repairs. Another thing, let us show you something quick. You have guys some special fuses and relays. We're going to put a link in the description of the video below where you can get fuses, relays at a good price, quick shipping, that way you don't waste your money. You have those multi-block fuses, we'll put the link for them as well, for different fuses, for different relays, okay? All kinds of fuses and relays. If you need to buy some and not to waste your money, we'll put the link in the description of the video below where you can get them from. Check it out. So let's start on it now. So now, let's go ahead and explain guys where the power windows fuse is located. Okay, it could be multiple fuses. We'll demonstrate on a 2013 Toyota Camry right here. You guys have 2 different fuse boxes. We'll be working just one of them. It's not easy to access because it's on the driver's side. It's right under the dash guys, on the driver's side. If you look upside down all the way above the pedals on the left side, you will see a white fuse box cover. Remove that cover, you'll see a fuse box layout just like this one. Before we continue, let's explain why it's important to test fuses and relays now. So let me explain why it's super important guys to test fuses. Fuses, not often you can see if they're burnt or they're good. Sometimes they may seem perfectly fine, you think it's a good fuse, you put it back in, and you end up spending money and time on parts and problems that do not exist guys, when all you had to do, test your fuse, find out it's bad, replace it, fix your problem. So we will have a video how to test a fuse, okay, different kinds of fuses, and how to test relays guys. We're going to put the link in the description of the video below specifically to that video. Please check it out. Here we'll need to check guys 5 different fuses coming on this side here, starting from the bottom to the top. You may have all of them, you may not. Even if you have a missing fuse, you count the spot. You need to check fuse number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. 5, 6 and 7. These 3 fuses will need to be checked. 5, 6 and 7. Then we have 2 more fuses, main fuses for power windows. We're talking about fuse number 13, this one right here guys, fuse number 13. And then we have another one that we need to check. It's fuse number, okay, specifically we'll need to check fuse number 21. So that will be 23, 22 and fuse number 21. It will be that fuse that you will need to check right here guys. So those are all the fuses that you need to check. Now you have 2 more fuses that are for the rear windows if you need those guys, and we're talking about fuse number, so this is now 14, 15, 16, 17 and 18. These 2 fuses right here. So these 2 fuses will need to be checked, and you will need to check that fuse here and the 3 here. Hopefully this video will be helpful. Thank you for watching and see you next time.